Oh, hey folks, sorry subs, I'm going through a kind of a tough time in my life here right now. Uh, Please bear with me. Things should get a little better. We will see. I don't know if you like these little baby Bella mushrooms, but I sure do like them. And I buy it with this cheese, and I put the mushroom with the cheese, a piece of cheese, and it's nice. But these Baby Bella are a little bit more flavorful because typically mushrooms don't have that much flavor. The white mushrooms are cheaper. These were on sale at Aldi, so I bought them today. And I don't know, it's good for something, but it's probably not the greatest for you, but I think they give you something. I don't know. Got almost no protein in them either. Anyways, let's get started. I don't want to get into it. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's watch. Let's take a look at the markets first off. Okay, Bitcoin. It's up $700 or so, 65,500 roughly. Pretty close. Okay, we're going to check out gold and silver, or we'll check out oil, and then right off to the news. It's up another 0.75%, so $82.38. That means Brent, this light sweet Brent crude, is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of $95, something like that, 93. We're going to get gas going back up. All right, now it's up 85% of 1%. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. All right, let's check out gold and silver, and then we will be off. Gold is down, it's down $12. I think this might be broke. This is just what it was when I looked at it this morning. Gold is down $12 to $4,017, and silver's at $57.34. That's up 75 cents. So let me go and check one more time on that because that was what it was earlier today. I'm not sure that is correct. Anyways, let's get to it. Let me put in JM Bullion. No, not that. I don't want the short videos. You know, all right, so the hell with it. We'll do it. Let's check out NASDAQ. 25,600. It's up 30% of 1%. All right, so not too much movement there. We'll check out the Dow. The Dow it's down 256 points. It's exactly half of 1%. All right, 51,000. It's almost 52,000. 51,900. Very close to that. All right, let's go ahead. What do? We checked oil. We checked everything. So let's go ahead and get into the news. Let's go to Drudge, and we'll find out what is going on these days. Here is the front page. All right, I heard a couple more troops were killed. Let's have a look. Yeah, these the draped flag coffins. Iran war, day 142, American death toll hit 17. You know, that's somebody's child. You know what I mean? It's somebody's son. And you could have women here too because it's very fashionable for women now to be taken into the military. Hegseth is not so quick. They said that women's chances of excelling in the military now have gone down because he's not going to play the game with you. You know what I mean? It's like the little 5'1" firewoman, you know, that works on the fire brigade. Ain't going to happen with Hegseth. It works with you because you're an egghead. But in reality, it doesn't work. That's not in all cases, by the way. There are certain places, time and place for everything. But you don't need women this and women that. Sorry about that. Okay? I know everybody gets mad at me about that. Rainbow! No. Ain't gonna happen here. You come to a voice of reason here. Not bullshit what everybody else is thinking. Is Pentagon hiding dozens of injuries? Could be. Could be. They could have traumatic. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. I know this probably won't make much sense to you. Those men and women that go over there or anywhere and they get bombs blowing off around them. I had a lightning strike. I went to Hialeah, it just so happens. And man, there was a lightning storm there with no clouds. It was just light, and it struck so close to me in my car that my body reacted. Can you imagine the concussion from a bomb and what it does to the human body aside from the brain? I feel so bad for those people over there. It must be so difficult. All right, Iran mocks. We want you to do a land invasion. Yeah, amphibious assault. Good luck. Even Iran could repel it. It looks like the Pentagon lacks missiles for all-out blitz. It's hard for you to understand because, like, as a shitmouth, which some of you are, not all of you, but my subs are excluded from this. You haven't the clue. You don't understand a thing. One missile. I'm not talking about a Sidewinder missile coming off a plane. I'm talking about these missiles, these hard missiles. They can take 7 months to make one. It's unbelievable. Some of them are made in England. I forget the name of that one, but Taurus, the Taurus missile, folks. It's like being at sea. When you go out to the sea, they showed it in that movie Titanic. They showed you the massive scale of the weapon or the massive scale of the ship. And then they took you up 600 or 800 feet, 1,200 feet at night. And you saw a tiny little ship. The ocean is massive. And a gigantic 800, 900 foot ship looks like that. When you're talking about blowing up areas of a country, they're massive. And one Taurus missile or whatever the other ones are that take 7, 8 months to make, and they're hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. See, you come here, I will teach you. You're not just going to go out and grab some, put them under your shoulder or whatever, and go. It don't work like that. The country here, United States, for the most part, has prepared for, not for civil unrest, but internal attacks or skirmishes where they have a certain amount of these Taurus missiles and they quell whatever's going on with 7, 8 strikes or 15 or 18 strikes, 21 strikes, and that's it. And believe me, folks, it takes a long, long time to rebuild these missiles and get a stockpile of them again. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know what Trump is doing there. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't a clue. I don't understand it. And I don't like it. Okay, Jordan becomes new flashpoint. Houthis in Yemen declare maritime embargo of Saudi Arabia. Gas back to over $4. Yeah, it's over $4 now. I just got $15. It was $3.79, and this is like a special deal here. It's all $4 or more. Don't worry, you're going to be looking at $5 a gallon. Worldwide travel warning. By the way, did you know Checker Burger is out? Checker Burger, they closed. Right, you know, we have one, like we have a couple. One of them went out, that was out west. That's been like that for 5, 6, 7 years. 8 years, something like that. 10 years. Maybe not quite that long. That's been out for a long time. And then they put in a, what's the name of that place there with the hot pepper, the pepper? I forgot now. I always draw a blank when I'm trying to do my show. The pepper, that they build you burritos and stuff over there. I forgot the name of the place, okay? But you know what I'm speaking of. The very chic place there, trendy place. And they put one there now, and it was all dark. Now that one, it used to be a Boston Market. So Chipotle, sorry. Now they got a Chipotle there, and it's just barely hanging on, as far as I can tell. That's a very strange little place. It was all dark until I saw that, because Boston Market went out too. Checker Burger, right there at the Florida Turnpike. It's out. I couldn't believe it. I looked to the right and said, that looks kind of dark over there. What is that? Checker Burger's down. It's all fucked up. You know, they tore everything down. The only thing that's there is the skeletal building and the little drive-through. It's terrible. As gas rises, it eats the little profit that these companies are turning. And some of them are losing money. To be honest with you, I like Checkers, but when they told me that they used glue to hold their burgers together, and it's hamburger flavored glue, I kind of lost my touch for it. You know what I mean? I just like, no thanks. You know, and I love them. I love the taste of them. But hamburger glue, hamburger flavored glue, no thanks. Sorry. Okay, UK tries another prime minister. All right. 7th in decade. Attacks Thatcher in first speech. Well, Thatcher was a woman, and she was a tough one. Believe me, folks. She was a tough old lass, as they'd say over there. So what do we got here? Another rainbow? Another rainbow lad here? I'm not interested. We'll hear about it, right? We'll hear about it. So we'll get into it as we'll get into it. I'm not going into it right now. I have a feeling this is another rainbow lad. Let's continue on here. Okay, they're showing... Okay, can you say the right stuff? I didn't even know what the flag was for Spain. It's white with a red cross. Can you say world champions? And they beat Argentina, and Argentina has Messi. Every time you walk into the grocery store, you see a life-size cutout of a Messi. I think he's got a beard, or facial hair, bigote, whatever you want to call it. Give those lads credit. In España, give them credit. I give you boys all the credit. It was only 1-0, 1-0. They won by 1 goal. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And evidently, Messi had a messy game, is what they said. It was all messy. M-E-S-S-Y. So, for Argentina, I give these boys a lot of credit, man. I think the United States did a little bit better than usual. UK did pretty good. They got down to, what, the semifinals or whatever the hell it is. I don't know how they do it. UK did pretty well too, and Brazil did pretty good, I think. I forgot now, but anyways, we'll go on because, you know, it's like premature ejaculation. It doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's soccer. They kick the ball over their head backwards. All that, I get it, but the minute you go up against American pro football, it's men to children or infants. There's no comparison, folks. American football is a game of war. Not so with soccer. Spain airbrushes Trump out of victory. I take that back. I take that back, boys. Okay? Go fuck yourselves. Refused to leave stage. I guess Trump refused to leave stage. All right, so the Spaniards don't like Trump and airbrushed him out of the picture. Well, go fuck yourselves, okay? How's that in Spain? All right? 100 degrees in London? That's pretty hot. London is not used to that kind of weather. 100 Fahrenheit. Europe to hit 120 for the first time ever? Really? 120 Fahrenheit? I mean, that's what it gets to in Death Valley, for God's sakes, Arizona. Where is this going to be? Europe? Where? Weather forecasting data suggests temperatures in Europe could hit 50 Celsius for the first time. Spain, Portugal, and France face their hottest days in history. Folks, it's mighty hot. I'm telling you, it's very, very hot. Very, very hot. Let's continue on. Jellyfish swarms and octopus for tea. Warming waters transform British seaside. I don't know. I don't get it. Can Arizona Republicans moderate enough to win back state? I don't know. Religious sect at heart of old fight. President continues overhaul of White House grounds with new Rose Garden statues. The Don promised to cut electricity prices in half during the first 18 months. Folks, everything's, if gas climbs up to $5, it's going to be unbelievable. Really, it's going to be unbelievable. Student loan defaults hit record high. Rates are up 18% on electricity. China moonshot threatens West with full AI communism. Big tech needs to justify spending as investors dump stocks. Garbage trucks may soon start spying on people. Hunter Biden Unleashed gets really kinky. Vibe from Ted Cruz. It may be gay. It may not be gay. Video. Whenever I try to do this, it's always a letdown. So let's not say we did. Tropical storm set for Gulf Coast. It's weird. That one is bypassing Florida and going right into Alabama and Louisiana. That is weird. It's going to the west, evidently, and missed us. It came down maybe from northeast or whatever. Crazy. Recess disappearing, parents pushing to bring it back. Well, I mean, the kids need it. You can't just do work all the time. I know that from when I was young. Shrinking student pools forcing public schools to close. Inside Immorality Olympics where biohackers race to live forever. Blood swapping, oxygen tanks, Wi-Fi blockers. Heart Association says 5 cups of coffee a day is fine. That's unlike others that tell you something different. Okay, we're almost done here now. Okay. She's a pretty girl. That's that AOC or whatever her name is. She's a pretty little girl. AOC channels Obama's hope and change. Folks, don't be surprised if we get taken in the rainbow direction. And the imminent downfall of the country will come at some point. Eventually you'll run out of other people's money, and there's not enough billionaires, to really get things done. I'm a working class, not a militant leftist. That's what she says. Deploys Southern accent during rally. Well, Hillary Clinton did that too. Dramatic video shows Moscow blitzed by biggest attack of war. Well, they got all those drones, and those drones are powerful. Some of them. Putin's quest to live forever, from deer bloodbaths to mutant strawberries. He bought a house sight unseen, then he found 3 dead bodies. That happened to my friend. That's really creepy. My ex-friend there, the 7-foot giant, or close to it, he bought a place, and he knew that there was a woman when he was getting ready to close, and she was a waitress or something, and like a good-looking woman, and she didn't have another job, and she was losing her place, and he took over the place, and after like 4 days, he found her, and he had to wrap her up in carpet and take out the body. It's pretty weird, pretty straight out weird. Okay. Inside dystopian world of Germany free speech crackdown. What do you expect? And that's it, folks. Take care, and be back with you tomorrow for more fun and games. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Subscribe. Be nobody. See you tomorrow.